Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Andrew Wiggins, in his 8th season, was named an All-Star starter. That's the second longest wait ever after Kyle Lowry. Wiggins said, "In Golden State, I'm around greatness, and those guys believe in me. Offensively, they trust me with the ball, and defensively, I guard the other team's best player. That right there is motivating." Kevin?
Indeed it is. Thank you, D.A. We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. And for Charlotte, Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Washington. And it's Richards in at the center position. Now here's Green. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Curry, good.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Passes it to Washington. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Washington. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
Well, the mid-range game right now on point for Andrew Wiggins, doing work.
Hayward kicks to Rozier to the paint. The Warriors pull it in. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
The Hornets have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Ball with a wide-open look. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Curry with it. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And Rozier pulls it down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Curry after Terry Rozier's miss. From downtown, they get it again. Outside for Curry. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Hayward on the wing. Outside, Ball. And Ball gets double-teamed. Hayward on the wing. And the Hornets miss again.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Thompson in the corner. A 3-ball. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted.
On the wing, Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 8-point game. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
The kick out to Ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Green deciding where to go with it. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. Curry's got 8.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Richards passes to Rozier. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And it's Washington missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Outside Curry. Takes a 3. And another 3. 9 points last game. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Offensive rebound. Oubre on the wing. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. And another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes.
And finished off by Martin.
Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his game, the vision is exceptional.
Now here's Kuminga. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Hayward on the wing. And Hayward with the stuff.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open, let me make the game easy for him.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks from D. Iguodala. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now Kuminga. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That'll be a 5-second call.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. How he did last season. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Washington out there with Williams. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. Kuminga off target from outside. Hornets trail by 15. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
Here's Poole following the score by Charlotte. No problems knocking that one down. Payton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Smith. Now the pass to Washington. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Charlotte making some changes. Rozier comes in for Cody Martin. And Ball subbed in for Smith. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Payton left side. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. And then for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Jermichael Green. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Peyton. And it's Klay Thompson in for Jordan Poole. Now, here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pulls up from the corner. They get it back. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Richards. Inside, Charlotte moving it around. The kick out to Ball. And the Hornets miss again.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
That one goes. Count it. Wiggins has got his second basket. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And it's Green missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Kuminga. The drive-by Ball. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for the Hornets. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smith has checked in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
What is remarkable about Stephen Curry is how consistently he is able to dominate the offensive end of the floor. Just so pretty to watch.
Now here is Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Curry comes up. He's checked in for Thompson. And for the Hornets, they're shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. And Iguodala comes to help. A shot by Hayward, wide open. And again, the Hornets missing. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 18-6 run. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Curry finds Wiggins. Lays it up and banks it in. Wiggins has got 8.
Well, he's got the wide shoulders, the natural balance. Andrew Wiggins taking the hit and finishing.
Outside, Martin. To the inside. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Hayward.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Passes it to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, finishing with confidence. Wiggins getting a great understanding for this game.
Wiggins has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Curry brings the double. Rozier the pass to Hayward. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Warriors on D. The kick out to Williams. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Count that one. 12 points for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Martin. Lets it go from deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And there's the pass to Wiggins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, a spectacular athlete is Andrew Wiggins, and when he's got a chance to get in space and transition, forget about it.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors, and he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They've been kicking into high gear mode every night. I like how they don't take lesser teams for granted. Just a matter of keeping it up for the long haul.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Golden State Warriors.
It's been a three-point barrage for them. They're making the extra pass. They're turning it into good shots. Oh, man, this team is playing great. They rarely give the defense a chance to recover.
And they let it fly, making the defenders cry.
Oh, are you rhyming over here?
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green.
Oh, please. Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Rozier with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Rob. Rozier against Thompson. From deep. And again, the Hornets missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Wiggins outside. 90 seconds now into the second half. Can't cash in from close range.
Once Rozier is in the lane, this guy's so effective at finding his way to the cup.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Pass to Curry from deep three-point range. A rebound by Washington. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Over in the corner, Rozier. And the three off target.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Ball against Curry. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. To the right side. Ball to pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Wiggins outside. Good, nice job down low. Wiggins has got 9 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist here tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Down low, here's Rozier. Good work there as it goes. Rozier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Terry Rozier in amongst the trees gets that one to go.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Hornets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. From outside, off the mark.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And that one's good. Wiggins. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. And that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Pass to Wiggins. Count that bucket. 33 points for Andrew Wiggins.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
Ball from long range. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
On the wing, Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hayward is doubled. Richards passes the ball. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Thompson outside. Green kicks to Curry. Puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 22 points.
Well, you have to have innate sense of when to come off and get ready to catch and shoot. Stephen Curry's been doing it a long time.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Dennis Smith. He's out there with Cody Martin. And it's Jones in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And it's the Warriors' ball. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Kicks to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Improved ball handling, keeping the dribble from getting too high. It's a key to Wiggins' development.
Here's Smith. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Thor, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Basket, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jones, it's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Payton in the corner, takes the 3. It's hauled in by Thor. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Off target with his 3. Charlotte shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And Smith puts up a deep 3. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And here is Kuminga. 3-pointer, Payton drains it from beyond the arc.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
Here's Mikhailuk, defended by Kuminga, and Smith with the stop.
Boy, absolutely incredible. Dennis Smith Jr. with the big-time vertical. Woo-hoo!
They get it back. Now here's DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Payton passes to Kuminga. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Here's Payton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
They double him with Green to the middle. And it's slammed in by Williams.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
2 minutes.
The pass to Kuminga. And he banks in the layup.
Jonathan.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. A three-pointer off the mark. And for the Hornets, they're shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Andrew Wiggins.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry way outside. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Andrew Wiggins.